Hey guys, welcome back. So first I would like to say Merry Christmas if you do celebrate Christmas. This video will be going up first thing Christmas morning, so Merry Christmas if you do celebrate Christmas. If you do not, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season and I am wishing you the happiest of holidays. So today's video is going over my best in beauty of 2017. Oh my god, I can't believe 2017's over. It's just over. It's done. It's done. On to bigger and better things. 2018, yes. But yeah, so 2017's over. So this video is, I have so much in front of me. I have a list that I'm gonna go over. I have so much makeup in front of me. I have makeup pretty much from every category. So yeah, I have makeup, hair, beauty, I have my nails to talk about, I have makeup removal, I have skincare, I have perfume. I tried to make this video just really well-rounded and kind of inclusive of everything. So yeah, so I'm sure this video is going to be 100 million minutes long. So grab a snack, grab a drink. I'm gonna really try not to ramble like I'm doing now. I know I have a tendency to do that. But I'm gonna try really hard to just kind of hit the main points and get through it. I have my coffee, so I'm prepared. So yeah guys, so if you like these kind of videos or you wanna see more of favorites videos or hits and misses, that sort of thing, please like this video so I know that you do like it. Please consider subscribing if you have not already. I upload Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays. I have no intentions of stopping YouTube in 2018, so there is going to be a lot of fun, new content coming your way in 2018, so make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. So yeah, so if you want to see my best in beauty of 2017, then just keep watching. All right guys, so this video was pretty hard for me to do because 2017 was my makeup year, if that makes sense. I always liked makeup, but 2017, oh my god, I have a thing showing. 2017 is when I really thrusted myself into makeup. I started a YouTube channel. I started just really getting into makeup. And I'm gonna be honest, even if I hadn't started YouTube, I think I probably would have grown my makeup collection, but I definitely did grow it more because I wanted to, test it out for you guys, review it, do videos with it, that sort of thing. It was hard, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm sure I'm gonna miss things in this video because there was I don't really use anything that I used in January. And the things that I thought were amazing in January, I don't think are amazing anymore because they're I just didn't know any better. I didn't test out any other products, but I'm still going to give you some of my highlights and some of the stuff I used throughout the year. So I'm gonna start in the order that you would apply them to your face. So let's start with primers. So for a primer, I actually only have one. This is the easiest category. And I have my NYX Pore Filler. I love this primer. I know that this video is probably gonna be a little bit redundant for people that are regular subscribers that watch my channel, frequently because my favorites are my favorites and I kind of use them all the time, so. The NYX primer, I really like it. I used the Smashbox primer in the beginning of the year, but the reason I included this one and not both is because I think this one's better. It's about half the price. You do need to use more of it to kind of get the same effect, but this doesn't pick up on itself, kind of like the Smashbox one. So this is my favorite. So for foundations, come on, you guys know. Got my two. These, this one's a little bit later. I started this one probably in September, but it quickly became one of my top foundations. And this one I've been using really for a very long time. I really, really like this one. Oh, and I should mention too that none of these, probably really none, well no, a couple of them did come out in 2017, but a lot of these came out years before. They're just new to me in 2017. So these are my two. You guys know I've harped on these so much. I've talked about them so much. I just really enjoy them. They're both drugstore, they are both medium to full coverage. You can build them up to full. I am using the Dream Liquid Mousse on my face right now, but neither one of them emphasize texture. They stay on my skin a long time. They don't make me oily. They're just really wonderful foundations. And then I have two honorable mentions that I wouldn't say are my super favorites, but I really do like them. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. So I know you guys are gonna be like, what? You never use that one. I know. I use this one in the summer a lot when I would self-tan. I haven't self-tanned since July, but I use this a lot when I self-tanned. I have the color 125 Nude Beige, so this is pretty dark for me right now. I wouldn't be able to wear it, and that's why I haven't worn it. But it's just a really wonderful foundation. I thought because it was dewy, it would make me look kind of like a grease ball and just kind of emphasize things, but it actually did the opposite. I feel like the dewy and smooth part of it was really true. Like, it made my skin look very smooth. It didn't emphasize any weird texture. And I find that the Matte and Poreless by Maybelline is actually the one that did that. That one just like sucked all the moisture out of my face and made me look kind of old and cakey. So this is an honorable mention. I really like this one a lot. I'm sorry I haven't used it more, but it's on the docket for 2018. Another product I haven't used on my channel a lot is actually a BB cream. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer. I used this a lot in the beginning of the year before I got into doing like a full face of makeup, like full glam. I wore this to work a lot when I was working, and I have come on camera with this on. I've just never done like a makeup tutorial with it. But if you want a good BB cream with like light coverage, and it's a really good BB cream. So I used this more in the beginning of the year, so I wanted to give it a shout out. So let's move on to concealers. I feel like concealers, it was the year of Maybelline. So let's start with Maybelline. So from Maybelline, I have three. I have the Fit Me Concealer, really wonderful, super creamy. I love it, and I really have been enjoying mixing this with Tarte Shape Tape, which is what I did today. I did Tarte Shape Tape like kind of on the inner corners where I really need a lot of extra coverage, and then I did this around the rest of my face, and I really like it. It's really, really good. Blends out super easily. The Maybelline Better Skin, I love this concealer just as much as I love the foundation. It's really good, and it's a really good pairing with the foundation. Oh my goodness, this little strap, I need to cut this out. This one reminds me a lot of a serum, if that makes sense. It's kind of like the exact opposite from the Fit Me concealer. This one's very thin, and like I said, it reminds me of a serum, but still great coverage, still no issues with it, and I really enjoy it. And then the last one is the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. This was like the first, like when I like really got into makeup, this was I think the first concealer that I ever bought was this one. And I do like it, although now that I've tried kind of better concealers, I don't love it as much. I still think that it's honestly a wonderful concealer from the drugstore, but the only advice I have is that make sure you set this very, very well. I tend to deal with a lot of creasing with this concealer, so make sure that you set it really well. I'm just gonna give this a shout out. I feel bad even mentioning it or talking about it. Like, is this not anyone's favorite? Like, this is gonna be in everybody's favorites. So this is Tarte Shape Tape. I love it. It's obviously a favorite. And then I have two more concealers. Honestly, I have so many concealers that I loved in 2017. Like 2017 was the year of concealers. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Really good. I think it's $5, $4.99. It blends out really easily. It's just a great everyday concealer. I use this, I use this in my everyday makeup, which is a couple videos back. And I got no complaints. This is a great concealer for the price. Like, I'm on board. This is definitely a favorite. And then I have the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro. This is the Total Coverage Concealer. This is $6, I think, on the BH Cosmetics website. Super full coverage. It's not as thick and creamy as, I wouldn't even say Tarte Shape Tape is creamy, but Tarte Shape Tape is cake. Like, it's thick. This is not. This is actually pretty light and pretty, like, thin, but great coverage. I've been using it a ton. Definitely consider this a top ranking concealer for 2017. So let's do contour. You guys have probably guessed it a lot. I haven't really recently gotten into contouring until very recently, like the past couple months, but I still wanted to include them because like in 2017 favorites, you don't really have a December favorites because they're kind of all lumped together. So I guess this would be considered a December favorites, but I've been using the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit. I've really been enjoying this. What I really like about it is it's not a ton of pigment. I mean, for me, because I'm very light skinned, it just gets the job done. It blends out really easily. It's good for beginners, and that's why I really like it. And then I have the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. This is super pigmented, so I have to be careful like not to pick up too much product with it. But I think for the price, I think if you're a beginner, or even really not even if you're just a pro at contouring, I think you would really like this. And for the price, how could I like, oh my But yeah, if you are into contouring, I think you really like this, and for the price, like, how can I not recommend it? It's really good. So let's do powders, and again, I'm sure you guys see this one coming. This, everybody loves this powder. I don't think I know like one beauty influencer or one really beauty YouTuber that doesn't love this powder. It does what it says it does. It blurs out the pores really beautifully. It sets your makeup really beautifully. It doesn't flash back, and this is like top notch. This is my favorite powder of all time. I love this powder so much. It's absolutely like top tier favorites. And then I have kind of two honorable mentions for powders. I have the Coty AIRSPUN, which I think is a good alternative to the Laura Mercier powder. Very heavily scented. If you're sensitive to scents, you may not like this, but check it out because I did use it a lot in 2017 and I do like it. And then this is the RIMMEL Stay Matte powder. I used this a lot in the beginning of the year, not so much recently, but I know that this was in a couple of, and this is in a couple of my early videos, and I do like it. Like I said, it's kind of hard to think about what you used in January, so I did like it at the time, and I still do like it, so I just kind of have to like get back into the routine of using this. So let's move on to bronzers and blushers and blushes. For bronzers, you guys probably know what I'm gonna go with. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, the Maybelline Healthy Skin Blends Bronzer, this is in the color 30 Sunkissed, and the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. So the butter bronzer, I don't really want to talk about it because I've talked about it just a million times on my channel. It's just a really wonderful bronzer, and I like it. It's very cool toned, so you can contour, or at least I can contour with it. I know that this isn't going to be for everybody's skin tone, but it just blends out really easily. It's never given me an ounce of trouble. It smells delicious, like a delicious coconutty sunscreen, and it's a great bronzer. This is just gonna be like a repurchase forever. Like, I love this bronzer. The Neutrogena Healthy Skin Blends in 30 Sunkissed. This was a recommendation from Casey Holmes. She used this foundation, and it's just, oh my god, I can't open it. Okay, there we go. It's just a really wonderful bronzer. I thought this was gonna be too dark, or I thought this was gonna be too warm on me, but once you blend this out, and if you just like kind of go in with a light hand, you really can't go wrong with this. It blends out really, really nicely. And then the Essence Sun Club Bronzer, this I always say they were just trying to go for Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, like with the palm tree imprint on it. And it has a scent. It's not as good as Physicians Formula, but it has a scent, and you can just tell that that's what they were going for with this. Again, I thought this was gonna be too warm. Like, I feel like on camera and in person, it's a little orange, but it's never given me any trouble. Again, a light hand, it's really wonderful, and it's super affordable, so check it out. So blushes were hard because I don't really wear blush. Like, if you watch my videos, I'm not huge into blush. It's not, I would just prefer to like do more bronzing, but the blushes that I have are really good. The Physicians Formula Butter Blush, this is in the color Plum Rose. This is probably my most used blush, and I just really like it. It's a really pretty, like, you can't even really see it on my finger. Yeah, this isn't really gonna come off. I guess a little bit. But this is the blush that I am wearing today, and I like it. And I like it because you really need to build it up, and it's almost kind of hard to screw up. Like, you really need to build up this blush, so you can just like take your time. You don't have to worry about like putting too much on. Like, it's a good blush, I feel like, for beginners. And it's a really flattering color, I think, for everybody. I have the Essence Silky Touch blush. This is in the color 20 Baby Doll. Another good like pink, just like a nice baby pink blush that I really enjoy. Again, it blends out really easily, doesn't give me any trouble, and I use that a lot when I started my channel. And then the last two, I have the Milani Baked Blush in the color Luminoso. This like took YouTube by storm. Everybody loved this. This was just like a really nice, like corally blush. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on my hand, but there it is. Maybe a little bit. And again, that's just a really nice blush. It has a nice sheen to it. I'm not super into shiny blushes, but I really do like that one. And I think it's just, I don't know, I just think it's a good blush and I would recommend it. It blends out really easily and I did use this a lot, like I said, in the beginning of the year. So let's move on to highlighters. Highlighters are always fun to talk about. I love highlighters, ooh. But I gotta be honest, this is the category where I thought what I was using was like amazing in the beginning of the year. And now I kind of look at those products and I'm like, like I'm not super excited about them. They're not bad. It's just, I've used better, if that makes sense. So the two highlighters that I'm talking about is the e.l.f. highlighter in Moonlit Pearls. I really still like it and I used it a ton on my channel when I started. It just doesn't do it for me anymore, but I still am gonna consider it a best of 2017 because I used it so much in my earlier videos and it is beautiful. I feel like it's me, like I've changed as like a highlighter person, if that makes sense. But it is pretty and honestly, I should start using it again. I really should. Like that's 2018 resolutions, starting to use this again. And then the other one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. I use this a lot in the summer because I was darker. That's it right here. I was self-tanned. I do like this highlighter and I used it a ton in the summer. It's definitely darker and I don't really think it would show up on me now, but that's it right there. Yeah, I gotta say, I like this one like more than any others. I have Blossom Glow by Wet n Wild, and that one was kind of a dud. Like it was pretty, and I don't hate it, and I'll definitely use it again. But it wasn't as pigmented, and it just wasn't as pretty as this one. For the price, this is so good. What is it, like $2.99, $3.99? Like definitely check it out, pick it up. If you're a little bit darker than me, or you're my skin tone and you self-tan, it'll show up, but just definitely check it out. It's really, really nice. It's really good. The price, oh, I love it. And I use this a ton in the summer. So then my two babies that like, these are my babies. Like I've used these so much. This is the ColourPop highlighter in Flexitarian. This is newer to my collection. I just got it a couple months ago, but I have not been able to stop using it. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Like, so good. It's so good. For the price, I just spit everywhere. It's amazing. It's just so good. And it's absolutely a 2017 favorite and a best of 2017. It's so, so good. Oh my God, you need to buy this. So my other baby, the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder. This is in the color 110 Watt. Oh, so good. You can tell I love this. I've hit pan. I've pretty much used this in like every single makeup tutorial since I've gotten it. It's the highlight that I have on today. It's just really beautiful. It doesn't emphasize texture, but it's yeah, I guess not glittery, metallic, wet, little wet looking, and it's just gorgeous. It's just I've used this so much. I've used this so much. It's so good, so good. So yeah, so this is the highlight I have on today. I'm all about it. Definitely a 2017 best. Love this highlighter. So brows are next, and brows are super easy. I almost feel bad that I don't have a lot to offer you when it comes to brows. Myself, I'm still like I honestly do consider a beginner with brows because they're really hard. I did a brow tutorial a couple weeks ago. I'll link it at the end of this video, or I'll link it in the description box, but really the only two brow products that I've really used throughout 2017. This one's a newer one. This one's the Essence Make Me Brow, the eyebrow gel mascara. I just started using this like a couple months ago and I really like it. I think it gives a natural feathery brow. It's what I have on my eyebrows today, and it's really good, and it's $2.99. And it's a little mascara that has fibers in it, so it can just make your eyebrows look more feathery and natural. I love it. And then the pencil that I use is the Micro Brow Pencil by NYX. I haven't wavered from this at all. This is honestly the same brow pencil that I've been wearing since January. And like these two, like I love my brows now. Like they're a little uneven, but I love my brows now because of these two products, and I honestly have no intention of wavering. let's move on to like mascara, liners, that sort of thing. I have 2 mascaras that I love. The Essence Lash Princess. The only reason I'm mentioning this, and I do think it's the best of 2017, is because for the price, like, you cannot complain. This is $4.99, and it's really, really good. I used it a ton when I got it. I've kind of gotten out of using it because I'm using this mascara. But this is the Essence Lash Princess, $4.99, great lashes, great mascara. Definitely let it dry out a little bit. This mascara is a million times better after it's been opened for a couple of days or even a couple of weeks. And let it dry out. It's a very wet mascara, but I still love it. Definitely recommend it to you guys. And then the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This one's so good for drugstore. Like, I can't get over it. It's so good. I've never had a drugstore mascara like be volumizing and lengthening, and like it makes my lashes just like fluffy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Something like an honorable mention that I do want to mention. I don't have it on me because I haven't repurchased, but if you guys have, if you're watching this video and you've been around from the beginning or you've watched my older videos, you know that I loved Urban Decay's Perversion mascara. Like I said, I can't show it because I don't have it, but I love that mascara, and after using this like for a couple months, I realized that that's what this reminds me of, is Urban Decay Perversion. It's so, so good. I love both of those so much. Check them out. So sticking with eyes, I have 2 liners here that I really loved throughout the year. This is the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster, 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. I used this a lot in the beginning of the year. I like it. I still like it. I still continue to use it, but the felt tip on this does dry out, so you kind of have to work quickly. But I did use this a lot in the beginning of the year. I'm still really a big fan of it, and I definitely recommend it to you guys. And then kind of the star of the show that I've been using really since I've gotten it, really. Like, I've been using this for a long time. It's the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Love this, love this. Again, it's very wet. It's got a brush tip. So just be careful because this eyeliner is very wet. So if you put it, it will like kind of bleed down into like the tear duct and the lower lash line area. So just make sure that you really like wipe off that brush tip to get as much product off as you can if you're gonna line like very close to the tear duct, because it's just very wet and it will run. I've had that happen a couple of times, but it's very black. It's really good. It's a really, really good liner. I've been using it forever. It's drugstore. I gotta kind of give this an honorable mention. I don't really know where to put this, but this is the Heavy Metal Liner from Urban Decay in Midnight Cowboy. And I love it. I love this. I love this. Let me just kind of, you just like paint on the glitter on your hand. In a way, these were like the original Stila like glitter shadows. I've never tried the Stila glitter shadows, but I can imagine that this is this is kind of what it reminds me of. This is colored glitter, kind of suspended in like a gel, if that makes sense. And I've always loved glitter, but glitter is a little bit too messy for me, and I feel like I'm like I don't have the skills to deal with glitter. I've never used glitter, and it is a kind of an aspiration of 2018 or resolution to do a little bit more with glitter, just because I love how it looks on the eyes and stuff like that. But glitter's always been too messy for me, and I've always been afraid of it. So this kind of like solved my problem. I do want to try the Stila eyeshadows too, but for right now, this is what I have. This is what I love. I used this in one of my holiday looks a couple videos back. And yeah, I just wanted to give it an honorable mention because I really, really like this glitter. All right, guys, we're almost done. I'm gonna stick with eyes, and I'm gonna do lashes first. So this is like I said, 2017 was a good year for me. I became a brand ambassador for Icon Lashes. They are a lash company. Right here, I have them. This is what their lashes look like. This is the box that they come in. So I became a brand ambassador for them. So I do have an affiliate code with them. It's always in the description box. Check it out if you are interested. But yeah, these are what the lashes look like. These are the style Bad and Bougie. I have the style Taylor, which are the lashes I'm wearing today. And I have the style Working Girl. You've seen me use Taylor and Working Girl a lot on my channel. And I do love Bad and Bougie, but they're crazy. They're the most full like lashes that Icon sells. And essentially I bought them just for, not costume makeup, but in a way. Like I definitely don't plan to use these on an everyday kind of use or everyday makeup look. But yeah, I wanted to give them a shout out because I wouldn't use something that I didn't like, and I really do like Icon lashes. They've been good to me throughout 2017, so definitely check them out. I'm wearing Taylor right now, and you can reuse Icon lashes. The website says 30 times. I think it's close to 20. But Taylor's were a lot more full, but this is honestly like the 20th time that I've worn them. And after you clean them a little bit, you know, you do get some of the lashes to fall out. So these are looking a little sparse, but I still think they look good and I like them. So yeah, so I'm wearing Taylor. Check it out if you're interested. A drugstore lash that I want to give a shout out because I did wear it a lot in 2017. This is the Eyeliner Luxe, the MERCIER. You do get glue in here. I don't like the glue that comes with Eyeliner lashes, but check these out. I really like them. The lash band's super thin, really easy to work with, and I wore these a ton as well. Palettes, eyeshadow palettes. I feel like 2017 was like the year of concealers and the year of eyeshadow palettes for me. I just have a ton. So I want to start in the beginning of the year. In the beginning of the year, the Tarte Pro was my baby, and I still really like it. Like I said, shame on me for not, you know, using these products more, but I really like the Tarte Pro. I still do like it, guys. Like, I'm not saying that it's bad or I have better shadows, even though I do think that there are a lot of good shadows that are high-end quality. But I really like Tarte shadows. I really like this palette. I used it a ton in 2017, in the beginning of the year, and I still love it. I love the mirror that you get with it. Oh, you guys can see my mirror. Oh. I love the mirror that you get with it. I really like the palette. I really like the packaging, like just super durable and sturdy and pretty. So this was my baby for the first half of the year, and I'm definitely giving it a shout out because I still love it. As far as other shadows, in 2017, it was the year of like ColourPop and BH Cosmetics for me. So for ColourPop, I have 3 of their palettes. I have the I Think I Love You palette. I have the Element of Surprise palette, and I have the My Little Pony palette. And this is what the My Little Pony one looks like. So I love ColourPop shadows. I did reviews on all 3 of them. I will either, like I said, link them at the end of this video, or I will put everything in the description box. Definitely check them out. I was really impressed with ColourPop's eyeshadows, and I'm wearing the I Think I Love You palette on my eyes today. But yeah, I really, really enjoy ColourPop's shadows. The metallics are insane, like insane. So the first 3 are from the Element of Surprise palette, and then this is the color, this one right here is the color that I have patted all over my lids today. And I mean, I'm not gonna swatch all of them because that would just take forever, but that's an example of some of them. They're really good palettes. I 110%, please focus. I 110% recommend ColourPop palettes to you guys. For the price, like, you cannot go wrong. They are so, so good. Oh my God, so good. And then I've talked about BH Cosmetics a ton on my channel. I have the Modern Neutrals palette. I have the Blushed Neutrals palette, which is right here. And I have the Zodiac palette, which I have been doing a lot of videos. I've been doing a lot of videos with the Zodiac palette. This is what it looks like. I'm not gonna spend much time on BH Cosmetics because I have talked about them so much on my channel. All I'm gonna say is I am consistently blown away by the quality of those shadows for the price, and I don't understand how BH Cosmetics is turning a profit. By being able to sell such high quality products at such an affordable price, I cannot recommend BH Cosmetic eyeshadow palettes enough to you. The Zodiac palette is amazing. So lip products, I have a ton, and I don't really know where to start. I'm gonna start with Maybelline. I love their matte lipsticks. They are so good. I have the color 790 Midnight Merlot, which is what I have on my lips today. I have Beige Babe. I have Play Crush, Chocoholic, and Burgundy Blush right here. So I have quite a few Maybelline lipsticks. They are all wonderful. I don't have anything bad to say. All about a good drugstore lipstick. I have some NYX liners that I want to talk about. I have a NYX liner here in Plum, which is also the lip liner I'm wearing, and I have Nude Pink. I've used this a million gazillion times on my channel. You guys know I love this lip liner. These are really good. They're like butter. That's the only way I can describe them. Like, they glide on really easily. I've had a couple more, but I just haven't, like, I just don't have them with me. But I have tested out a few more of these, and I really like them. I'm totally gonna give them a shout out in this video. They are the best of beauty for like affordable lip liners. I'm all about it. I have a ColourPop lip liner. Actually, well, you know what? We'll just start with ColourPop, or we'll just keep going with ColourPop. These are some of my favorites. This is the Bossy Lips lippy pencil. This is like a cool toned red. So good. Again, like butter for the price. Yes. And I have an ultra matte lip here. This is in the color Bumble. I haven't used this a lot on my channel, but I really do like it. This is actually ColourPop's one of best sellers. And I have an ultra glossy lip in Fairy Floss. This is also one of ColourPop's best sellers. A really, really good gloss. I'm all about it. ColourPop just kills it for the price. I can't recommend them enough. Again, sticking with NYX, I love the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. This is in the color Soft Spoken. I also have the color Brooklyn Thorn. I don't know where it is, but I really do like these. These are very, very pigmented, even. They're not patchy at all. I have the NYX Intense Butter Gloss. I haven't used this a lot on my channel, but I really do like it. Just a nice, nice gloss, super cheap. I can't find my favorite NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, which is in the color Canes. I've used that a million times on my channel. You guys should know it's my favorite. I love that one. Definitely check out the Soft Matte Lip Creams from NYX. Those are really good too. The Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuits were also a staple in my collection throughout 2017. I loved these when they came out, and I still love them. Shame on me for not using them more. I have this color, which is the color Rebel Rose, and I also have the color Nudist Peach. Love these. Love these, love these, love these for the price. They're so good. They're so, so good. So that's it for lips. So now we're gonna move into kind of like miscellaneous stuff. I wanna give a shout out to these two beauty sponges. This is the EcoTools sponge and the Real Techniques sponge. Real Techniques was my go-to in the beginning of the year. I still like it, I still love it, and I use it all the time. The EcoTools sponge has been my baby as of late. Pros and cons. EcoTools soaks up way more foundation. I never use this sponge to apply foundation with. It just soaks up way too much, but I love it to blend out concealer with. This sponge, kind of the opposite. I love to apply foundation with this, but it's not the best at blending out concealer. All right, guys, I have so much stuff in my little basket, but I wanna just, again, these are gonna be quick shout outs. These are kind of like a miscellaneous category, but again, I want to give them a quick shout out. The Simple Micellar Cleansing Makeup Wipes, super good. I've been using these for a while. I also like the Neutrogena ones. I don't have them on me, I'm sorry, but those are also really good, but I want to give a shout out. These are a great, great makeup wipe remover, or makeup remover wipe. I have a lot of dry shampoos to talk about that I love so much. If you guys have been around for a while, you know that I love the Pantene one, the dry shampoo. It's so good, it doesn't leave a white stripe. Definitely love this one. This one was a good 2017 favorite. And then these two are actually brand new, but I gotta say, they're becoming my favorite. This is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo, and this is Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Bodybuilding Shampoo. These are more of a December favorites, but I wanted to add them in this video because I've been using them a ton and they're really good. They're the dry shampoo that I used today, and they're just really good. They're really, really good. They do leave a white stripe, but it doesn't like stay. If you just like blend it out and brush your hair, it goes right away. Check these out, they're really good. I want to again give a quick shout out to my Kiss nails. I don't want to harp on them for too long because I've talked about them a million times on my channel. They're the ones I'm wearing today. These are newer. You can wear these natural or you can put polish on them, which I did. So good, salon quality nails. Love these. Oh, and I wanted to give, this is the glue. I have the Kiss Precision Nail Glue. You can get this at Walgreens. Really good. My nails last 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry. I should go back to makeup removers. I have been loving these two. This one I've talked about before on my channel. This one's newer. The Neutrogena Naturals Fresh Cleansing and Makeup Remover. Really good face wash. Takes off all your makeup if you pair it with those makeup wipes, the removers. Love this. This is something I've been into recently. This is newer. The Micellar Foaming Cleanser. Definitely check these out. Really good. Definitely takes up all your makeup. These are pretty much interchangeable for me. I don't have a favorite. These two are pretty much equal for me. I really like both of them. Okay, so quickly, I want to talk about a favorite that I've been loving recently. This is newer, but I really like it. I believe these just came out. These are the e.l.f. Brush Cleanser Wipes. If you remember, I used to use the Sephora brand ones. Please focus. These are the e.l.f. Brush Cleanser Wipes. These are new. These just came out at Target. Even the packaging says new. I used to use the Sephora ones, but the Sephora is near my house. It's actually kind of out of the way. These are cheaper. They're really good. They're a great option if you want a little bit more than a color swap. You actually want to like clean your brush off. These are really, really good. Check them out. I've been using them a lot. And then this is just a simple shadow switching pan from Ulta. Just dip your brush in. If you want to take the pigment off, you're good to go. Definitely like this. I think it's $9. And then I got 2 more products left. So this is newer. Again, wanted to give it a shout out because this video is almost kind of like a December favorites as well, if that makes sense. This is the Fox Brim, what is this? Vitamin C lotion and a retinol moisturizer. I use the vitamin C one in the morning and I use the retinol one at night. You can get both of these on Amazon. They're pretty reasonably priced, under $20 for each one. And I gotta say, I've really been enjoying these face stuff. I've been filming for so long that I'm like forgetting how to talk. And I wanted to give a quick shout out to my 2 favorite perfumes that I really loved in 2017. This is the Clean Rain perfume, and then this is the French Lilac perfume from Pacifica. Both of them I got at Ulta. I'm gonna leave descriptions of these in the description box. I'm terrible at describing perfumes, but I wanted to give a shout out to these because I've been wearing them so much and I love them so much. These were top tier 2017. All right, guys, so that wraps up this video. That's it. That's all my stuff. You should see my desk right now. It's insane. I know it was a lot, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm sure I'm forgetting things, but it's just really hard to kind of compile one little list for an entire year. So I'm sure I raved about things in other videos and I just missed them. I tried. I tried. So yeah, so that's the end of this video. Thank you for hanging out with me and thank you for making 2017 awesome. This was just a really crazy year for me. I think I'm gonna do another video about that, kind of like 2017 in review and my goals for 2018. But 2017 was a crazy year for me and it was full of change and it was scary, but it was amazing. And I hope all good things are happening in 2018. I really hope good things are gonna happen with my YouTube in 2018. I have no intentions of giving up anytime soon. I'm still gonna upload 3 times a week in 2018. So yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, I'm sorry if I missed anything. It was hard. So that wraps up this video. Thank you again for being awesome and supporting me. I love you guys, every single one of you. I love every single one of you so much. Thank you for being supportive in 2017. I'm sending you all of the loves and hugs and kisses that I can. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your Christmas if you are watching this on Christmas, and I hope you're enjoying the rest of your holiday season, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.